Hello all, check out this professional studio setup, eh? Haha. Anyway, we have the SN30 Pro Plus Bluetooth gamepad. What a mouthful, from 8BitDo, or 8BitDo, or 8bit, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to unbox this today. I've just got this in the post. It was discounted on Amazon, down to £28 I think, which usually I think it's 35, so there's a bit of a saving there. So I just thought I'll do an impromptu unboxing, because actually the unboxing experience of these 8BitDo controllers are usually pretty nice. So it's a very sturdy box set. Look at that, sturdy thing, quality. Little leaflet saying, what's this? 8BitDo Ultimate Software gives you complete control over your button mapping. Interesting. So you can download the Ultimate software. Right, wonder if we'll need to do that. Here is the controller. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use this for yet. I've considered using it for the PlayStation Mini, but that would require purchasing the USB dongle for that. But yeah, it can be used for a multitude of things, as it says here. It says on the top, Switch, Windows, Android, Mac, Steam. Of course, it's a Bluetooth gamepad, so it's going to work with the Bluetooth adapters as well. You also get USB cable and battery pack. Now that's new. Let's have a look at that then. So here's your USB cable. Is the battery pack already in it? Is that what this is? Wow, rechargeable battery. That's a bit different, isn't it? So this is very much been designed to replicate a, it feels like a PS4 controller really, but it's incredibly comfortable. It just sort of melts into the hands. It's got this really satisfying triggers. This is like 8BitDo's ultimate controller, so it does feel pretty high end. You have all the functionality you expect. It's a nice D-pad. I like the feel of that. The little ridges on there are pretty nice, if you can see them. Sticks have a click. They feel pretty good. Yeah, I like that. You got these big start and select buttons. A little bit, well, not too bad to reach them. That's already started some sort of syncing process. And then you have whatever these are. I think one's the share and the home button, probably. So yeah, it will be perfect to PS4. Obviously it doesn't work on that. It works with Switch, Windows, Android, Mac, Steam. I assume yes, as I said before, if you get the right dongles you could probably get it to work with other things. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, these shoulder buttons are good. That's good. That's where you plug it into charge. That's where you sync it. Very happy with this. It's exactly what I expected. Not disappointed whatsoever. Now the proof's in the pudding. You know, I'm going to have to try this out with a few games and see how it fares, and I'll get back to you with my opinion. So, what do I think of the controller? Well, excuse the poor lighting. The SN30 Pro Plus Bluetooth gamepad for use on Switch, Windows, Android, Mac OS and Steam is very good. There you go, no surprises there then. Something I didn't mention before is it seems to be styled off an original Game Boy. Quite obvious to those familiar with the Game Boy. Of course, with the plenty of additional buttons. So I tried this on both PC and Switch, and sync to both consoles easily. No lag on PC as far as I could tell, but as usual with Switch Bluetooth controllers, the slightest bit of lag on this. But then again, what also comes into that is the TV. So it could be the TV, not the controller. But in my experience on a couple of different TVs, I've always experienced a slight bit of lag with Bluetooth Switch controllers. But in terms of actually using this controller, it's really good. I'm not so keen on how close the start and select buttons are together. And I think if they should have angled them like on the original Game Boy. But that's a really slight issue I have with the controller. Overall, I'm quite liking this textured D-pad here. So the D-pad works really well. I was playing a bit of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with that. These triggers feel lovely. You know, they've got a little bit of movement on them like that. So not like the Pro controller. So actually I like the triggers better on this than the official Nintendo Pro controller. Buttons feel good to press. You know, it's really good. I can recommend this, especially when you get it at a good price. It's a great alternative to the official classic controller, but yes, slight bit of lag in my experience, which you don't get with the official Nintendo controller. Now let me know in the comments if you've used this on Switch without any sort of input lag. I always notice it in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's always my test game for this sort of thing. But good, well made, comfortable, functional controller from 8BitDo. It's the comfiest one they've done so far. These handles here really do go a long way to improve the overall feel of these 8BitDo controllers. Hi, I just wanted to share a few closing words on the SN30 Pro Plus controller because I played it with a few other games now, predominantly with the Switch. Those being the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection and Hot Shot Racing. So Hot Shot Racing really brought to the forefront how, of course, it isn't an analog controller on the Switch because the Switch doesn't usually have analog L2 and R2. So it is a little weird playing Switch games with analog triggers because obviously those aren't present on the Switch. But it plays fine still, it's just a little bit weird. With Street Fighter, I can pull off quarter circles, half circles, backwards quarter circles, special moves in general really easily with this controller, and I actually like how rounded the D-pad is on this. So it's pretty good for Street Fighter, although sadly it's not a 6 face button controller, so you are having to use the shoulder buttons for the heavy punching kicks, at least that's how I play it. So yeah, it's pretty good for Street Fighter. I mean, if you're used to Super Nintendo Street Fighter where you are using the shoulder buttons a lot, then this comes highly recommended. And the sticks are great as well, so just wanted to add a little bit extra onto the end of this video, having played a few more games with it. And I'd like to say, yeah, this is a great controller if you can get it. If you can get it. Especially at an affordable price like I did. So thanks very much for watching. Till see you again, it's goodbye and game on.